Trading days, July 24th, 2015. I thought I'd take a minute and take a quick look at this SP 500 chart that we typically include every week. And I mentioned in the text at some point the estimate we had for the primary cycle, the nominal 18-week cycle. We put this on back in the February time frame, and as it turned out, we were 1 day away from the primary cycle trough. That was July the 7th, and we've had July 6th on here for quite a few months. That being the case, that we've now decided July 7th is the trough, we can now estimate the next primary cycle trough. And remember, it's a nominal 18-week cycle, but it has a range of anywhere from 15 weeks to 21 weeks. So here's the dates. From 15-week cycle would be October 19th would be the trough. 18 weeks would be November the 9th. 21 weeks would be December the 1st. So we can look at this as we progress. Now, this gives you an idea of where we're looking for a low. The all-time high here was for the SP 500 was on May the 20th at 2134. 71 $2,134, and we're now I had mentioned last week I was expecting a turn down, and we got the turn down. It went a little deeper than I had estimated. Let me just blow this up. You can see what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about these light blue retracement lines, and they're based on on the move down from June the 22nd to this dot, which is July the 7th. And what I was looking for was for this pullback to be in the box, and the box in this case would be the Fibonacci 61.8, or the 50%, which was 2,086. Now we can see on Friday we went right through those two retracement levels, and notice we just came down and touched the next Fibonacci retracement level of 38.2%. So we may get support here. I didn't really see any other great support on this line, but we should look for that Monday to see if we're going to bounce off here or if we're going to carry on further down. I would think at this point, if we follow in the normal course of events, we would bounce here and start heading up into the crest of the first nominal 6-week cycle in the 18-week cycle. So this is dividing the 18 weeks up into 3 6-week cycles. That's not always the case, but that's how I typically start. Now, overall, I'm looking at this time frame. We're going to hit the top of this 6-year move. It probably won't be a nice day where we spike up and drop down. It's going to be a process where we keep coming up and testing these highs until finally it drops. Now that's what I'm thinking right now. If we could bounce and go blowing up past all the highs so far, but that's my thoughts. We're not going to, if we get up to the May 20th high, I don't think we're going to get much further than that, and we may not get that far. So it'll be very interesting to watch this and see if we do bounce. If we don't bounce, if we carry on down from here, that is really negative. that our cycle, remember, started on July the 7th. This would be a very left translated cycle with the high near the beginning of the 18 weeks. So this would be so bearish that I doubt that's going to happen at this point. So looking for a bounce next week. We'll see how far it goes. Thanks for listening. Bye.